Hi there. Welcome to the fourth and final episode in managing AKS and EKS clusters at scale. In this final episode, we discuss cluster observability. We get an out-of-the-box Grafana and Prometheus monitoring experience with no additional configuration required. We get clear and detailed dashboards. We also get workload monitoring for CPU, memory, and networking. And there's an option to use Alert Manager for consolidated alerting. Let's go ahead and review the out-of-the-box monitoring. If we head over to our ACM console, we'll observe from previous episodes, we have the two clusters that have been created with our automation. Now we have an option to select the Grafana link at the top right there, and this opens up our control panel and we can now review all the clusters under management. This is pretty detailed. As you can see, there's a lot of information that we can decipher. Next, let's explore the cluster-related metrics. If we go back to the console, we have out-of-the-box dashboards that are provided, and the example that I wanted to show is the cluster-related metrics. And as you can see, we have the view of our SLIs, so we can start building up a view of the service availability of these clusters and ensure that we have a target that we can adhere to for our SLI. Next, we will review the workloads related to metrics, CPU, and networking. Go back to our dashboards and have a look under the namespaces link. You will recall in previous episodes that we discussed and created an application called WordPress. And as you can see, the WordPress application has been deployed, and we're now out of the box monitoring and measuring all the metrics, memory, and CPU usage. So this is very useful for us to get a consolidated view of the application deployed. Next, we can go back to the main console and get a view of the clusters under management and the various control plane capabilities. As you can see, we got a utilization and we've got a top memory utilization overview. So this really helps us get an idea of how to scale these clusters and how we can ensure that we have the ability to add, for instance, more memory, or make sure we can actually reduce the memory on the clusters. So really kind of managing the load and the ability to scale over time. And lastly, let's understand the Alert Manager options. So Alert Manager is a really useful feature for us to send alerts to. If I go to the OpenShift console, I'm going to see an example of an alert route that we've created. And this example sends all our alerts to a Slack channel, and that way we're able to receive these alerts and action them as appropriate. So the next steps I would recommend is get an evaluation from Red Hat and do one for 60 days. Maybe spin up a test cluster on AWS or Azure. You can attend an OpenShift, ACM, or AAP workshop, or even chat to one of your friendly Red Hat teams. I hope you enjoyed this series and found it useful, and looking forward to making some new ones in the future to show off some of the Red Hat technology. Thank you. Bye.